Our intervention time is set up on a strict schedule every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and each grade level gets approximately 1 hour with a variety of different teachers and tutors and specialists where kids are sent out. We feel like it's effective for kids because they are all getting a smaller group instruction, some as small as 2-to-1 teacher-student ratio, and some 4-to-1, and then some just smaller in the classrooms with the regular classroom teacher, but down to maybe 14 kids in the class as compared to 20.
So we're doing this with the whole grade level. So like at fourth grade, you have 3 teachers in fourth grade?
And we have 3 teachers in fourth grade.
So in fourth grade, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, who all else is involved in this process for that 1 hour?
Okay, during that time we have tutors, we have specialists, like intervention specialist and special ed teacher and her assistant that will pull kids, or kids just kind of travel in different groups for actually 30-minute increments, 2 30-minute time blocks. And then, of course, the regular education teachers. So some of those teachers may be providing enrichment for the kids in need of more enrichment activities. Okay. And then we do that with the same thing. We repeat that with 3rd grade and then also with 5th grade and throughout the day.
So an activity like this involving this many people has to be planned really well. So how do you go about that?
I do feel like we have such an all-in staff here, and we do have everyone buying into it and participating in it and sticking to a very consistent, strict schedule, because that's how we feel like we're making the best use of our time, and the kids are most successful because they consistently know that every Tuesday from 9:25 to 10:25 they're going to be with this particular teacher. And we even, based on data and needs of students, there's even times of the year where the curriculum specialist will bring in a group, and the counselor currently is taking a small group with her and working with them. And even there's been times when the principal has jumped in and the assistant principal has jumped in. So it really is, we have a very cohesive unit here that is just on board to do the best thing we can for our students.
So you kind of mentioned this. So how do you determine which students need which intervention? And is that fluid or static? I mean, am I in the same group all year, or does it change based on recent data, or how?
No, it is based on recent data through tests and quizzes, 6 weeks tests, simulations, as far as reading goes, based on reading levels, and how far below reading level they might be, and what the goal is for that individual student, what level we'd like to get them to. And so we take that, and then the teachers determine which group they need to be seeing during that time. We consistently have math and reading groups. Okay. So some child may come to a reading group for 30 minutes and then go out to a math tutor for 30 minutes during that chunk of time.
So in a 5th grade setting, because your science teacher inevitably feels like that he or she doesn't get the extra time and support, how do we intervene with kids in science? Well,
sometimes that one of the groups that stays with the regular classroom teacher is science group, so they're getting that science time as well.
So is this intervention time, what grade levels? This is provided from 5th grade down to 1st?
This our rotation system that I'm talking about is more mine, and that I'm involved in, and it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then we have 2 tutors who come in the afternoon for kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd, and they follow a similar pattern as well.
Okay.
And then I didn't answer this question previously, but it is that we try to consistently stick with the same groups for 6 weeks at a time, just because we feel like some kids may achieve better, if once they get to know that tutor or specialist that they're working with over a period of time. So we definitely don't want to take them out too early or leave them in too long. So again, it's a constant evaluation process where we're looking at that data.
So if it's a 4th grade math setting and you're pulling me out for 4th grade math, how is it determined what you're going to work with me on?
The teachers provide the materials for math because it, again, is based on data and the particular TEKS that they're working on that 6 weeks or that time period, and they have a great relationship with those math tutors where they're talking, keeping them up to speed on everything that's going on, and just the skills that really need to be reinforced after it's been taught. And then there may just be, like a handful of kids who just aren't getting it.
What about reading?
And then with reading, it still also is provided by the teacher to some degree. We kind of jump in and all do that together. I'm speaking from that level because that's where I mainly work. And we may see that, for instance, inferencing is something that this group of kids is really struggling with, or those higher level skills. And so we'll just sit in and focus on